Devine, we're here on Venice Beach.
Sure.
You say you've been sleeping out here for 4 months.
4 months.
What happened?
Well, you know, when you lose your family, first of all, family's the most important thing in this life, especially when there's love involved in the family, true love. That's pretty much. I've been on a pursuit of love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. It's a funny song. It led me to one direction to another. Family passed away. I'm out on my own now. It's like, once you have no foundation or no structure of place to live in, it's kind of hard to, function in a society when it comes to economic-wise. Make a long story short, I chased love. It was a wrong love. I left the state, I left home, I left family.
And you were born here and you left the state.
I was born here.
Yeah.
Left the state.
Chase love, we all been there.
We all been there. Never do it. Never do it.
Oh yeah, it's one thing to say never do it.
Yeah.
Another to never
You know
do
what?
it.
There's invisible laws. There are invisible laws.
Okay.
That really exist, and that's one of them. It's just Jacob's law.
Don't chase love, huh?
Don't chase love. Don't leave home for love.
Okay.
That's it. This generation don't leave home for love.
Yeah.
But overall, I came home determined. I'm determined to reclaim my California throne, sink, swim, or drown. I knew it was going to be tough. I've attempted to come back home a few times prior. It's expensive out here, needless to say, but this is home. The stakes are raised high, and fine, so be it. Survival. I'm all terrain. I'm surviving the cold, I'm surviving the heat, I'm surviving Arizona.
Well, you're looking sharp. You got some rocking shoes and trying to take care of yourself out here.
Yeah, well, it's not, when you're out here, it's not for you to be comfortable. It's not for you to go on ahead and say, well, this is it, and this is where my life is going to be for the rest of the remaining of whatever time that I have on this earth. Indeed, it is good on one side to live free of debt, bills. It has its pros and cons, just like anything else. You can always find the good in anything. It's like I said, you're on this beach.
But indoor plumbing is also good too.
Indoor plumbing is also good.
Having a kitchen, privacy.
Just to be able to go to the kitchen and cook.
It rained the other night. It must have been nasty out here. I know I have other former.
Weather in the rain, and it's, those are the circumstances. However, I can only imagine if I've never experienced this at all. And let's say I was born with a silver spoon, and I was forever covered with money and protected under this money. And I've never had to live out in the streets. I've never had to fend for myself for my own food, and this is always given to me. I can only imagine. And I actually pray, and I pray for those who don't know what it's like to come out here.
Well, I think, so for me, I used to work in television. I ended up on the streets here.
Yes.
And going through homelessness was the worst hell of my life. But it also changed me in a way that made me more grateful for simple things.
Indeed, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Indeed.
But still, nobody should be homeless. This great country of ours.
It doesn't make sense to me. There's enough food, there's enough resources, there's enough land. It just doesn't. I've learned that there's two sides. There's one big, giant, huge line in the middle of good and evil, love and hate. I've learned that there's a lot of cruel people. There's a lot of heartless people. There's a lot of inhumane. Like humane doesn't exist anymore, let alone integrity or morals or karma or good standards, or just God in your heart, period. Love. Yeah, whatever your religion is. Love. Anything. It's just not there, and there's a sprinkle of us that are around that will help, extend a helping hand. and bless and love to those who do.
Where'd you sleep last night?
Last night, where did I sleep? I was lucky enough to run into an old buddy. He had a car, and I slept in it last night. I guess that was makeup from the rain. The other night, I was in a tent downtown.
Oh my God.
And woke up drenching wet, soaking wet. You know, same thing in Skid Row. You know, and my heart hurts along with my own circumstances, but others that I see is just like, my goodness, if I had 84 billion, I would definitely do a lot for, just if even I had enough. If I had enough, I would do a lot for those who want to be, want to change in their life.
Now, so your mom died, and that's how you ended up back out here, or out on the streets.
Well, after she passed away, I was in Texas. After she passed away, I was kind of thrown off for a moment, you know. I was the only child born on her birthday, you know, it's just me and her. And she loved me dearly, I loved her dearly. She's a terrific mother, terrific like angel. Like, couldn't have a better woman in my life. She's the only person that ever showed me real true love. I've never seen it ever again. And you know, I snapped out of it after a while, and I said, I'm coming home. You know, the whole time I had a girlfriend out there, and you know, I always do what I can, and I do my very best. I always strive for the best, no matter what. You know, I was just getting mistreated. It didn't make sense. If I didn't have no family there, it's there for no reason. I need to come home, get back in touch with my roots, back in touch with homeland, the beach. This beach has been calling me severely, so I had to come home, definitely.
Well, you were born and raised here.
Indeed, born and raised.
I lived here 30 years. It's hard for me to get it out of my system. I've tried moving other places, but I always come back here.
There's no place like home.
Yeah, I love this place.
There's no place like home.
What's your future like?
My future, property, lease a home, somewhere close by.
Yeah. Gonna get out of this?
Music video production, design, universal design, whether it's clothing, whether it's interior, outerior, landscaping. You know, I'm just all the way around across the board. Universal design. It's crazy to be jack of all trades, but you know, capital. Capital. You know, and then I wanna make sure I reach out to the youth that's out here, that I see that's out here.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. I mean, I understand, like, as we get a certain age, we have a decision to make, and we have effort to put in or not to put in. But these young, lost children that I see out here, with no home, no family, they don't know where they're gonna eat. And they easily get misguided out here, and then there's all kind of different drugs going around out here. That, you know, is something that I want to reach out to. You know, I want to set up some kind of program. So my future is, I got a lot on and then overall, God's plan. God's plan. I'm just a simple messenger, so God's plan.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes. You know what? Happiness. Tranquility. Love.
Great wishes. Great wishes. Well, thank you very much for talking.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for lending me your ear. You know, so it feels good to talk about it sometimes. Definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely feels good to talk about it, and you know, sometimes that makes a big difference. Just listening.
It does. It's so often. You know, we have to respect people and respect people's privacies, but just asking somebody, you know, giving them our positive attention and asking them what's their story,
Indeed,
is uplifting.
It is. You know, humility. humility. I don't mind. It is what it is, you know. I mean, we're all out here in the same boat in one form or fashion, you know.
We're all neighbors.
We're all neighbors.
We're all neighbors. Take care of our neighbors. Well, you have a great day, man.
You have a great day also as well. Thank you.